Hey there, folks! Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating topic: the top 10 states with the most miles of interstate highways in USA. Those interstate highways are named using digit numbers. Routes without numbers travel north and south, while routes with even numbers run east and west. The lowest numbered north-south routes begin in the west, whereas the lowest numbered east-west routes begin in the south. Despite accounting for only 2.5% of U.S. roadway lane miles, interstate highways carry 25% of all traffic and more than 50% of truck traffic, moving almost $14 trillion in commodities and products each year. Buck up, let's get started. Number 10. Missouri, 18 active routes. Total 1,393.73 miles. Interstate 44 is the longest interstate highway in Missouri, stretching about 293 miles from the Oklahoma state line to I-70 in St. Louis. Number 9. North Carolina, 19 active routes. Total 1,429.13 miles. Interstate 40 is the longest interstate highway in North Carolina, spanning 420.1 miles, or 676 kilometers across the state. It runs from the Tennessee state line to Wilmington, North Carolina, and is the only interstate to completely cross the state from west to east. Number 8. Indiana, 14 active routes. Total 1,480.9 miles. Interstate 65 is the longest interstate highway in Indiana at 261.65 miles. The final link of I-65 opened in 1972, extending from Gary to Jeffersonville. Number 7. Florida, 12 active routes. Total 1,497.58 miles. Interstate 75 is the longest interstate highway in Florida, running for 471 miles, or 758 kilometers. It's also the longest interstate in any state east of the Mississippi River. Number 6. Ohio, 21 active routes. Total 1,726.4 miles. Interstate 77 is the longest interstate highway in Ohio, running 163.03 miles through the state. It enters Ohio at the Marietta-Williamstown Interstate Bridge over the Ohio River and ends in Cleveland at the junction with I-90. Number 5. New York, 31 active routes. Total 1,749.54 miles. Interstate 90 is the longest interstate highway in New York State, spanning 385.88 miles, or 621 kilometers. I-90 is also the longest interstate in the United States, running from Boston to Seattle. Number 4. Pennsylvania, 22 active routes. Total 1,952.98 miles. Interstate 76 is the longest interstate highway in Pennsylvania, running 349 miles across the state from Ohio to New Jersey. I-76 is also known as the Pennsylvania Turnpike's main line. Number 3. Illinois, 24 active routes. Total 2,270.82 miles. Interstate 57 is the longest interstate highway in Illinois, running for about 359 miles. Number 2. California, 25 active routes. Total 2,457.34 miles. Interstate 5 is the longest interstate highway in California, spanning 796.77 miles, or 1,282 kilometers. It runs from the Mexican border in San Diego to the Oregon state line. Number 1. Texas, 25 active routes. Total 3,603.18 miles. The longest interstate highway in Texas is I-10, running for 878.7 miles between El Paso and Orange. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 states with the most miles of interstate highways. I hope you found this information as fascinating as I did. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting content. Until next time, safe travels!